Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Ammar Anwar, and today we will be discussing about Digital Object Identifier, DOI, introduction, and where you can get free DOI numbers. Before we proceed, a little bit about me. I'm a neurosurgeon by profession, and I'm chief editor of Pakistan Journal of Surgery and Medicine. You can find me on ResearchGate, Facebook, and Twitter. And if I would request you to all to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Circuitrova, if you want to stay updated about latest research related knowledge, and if you have any queries or suggestions, you can always leave an email. My email address is mentioned on the beginning of the slide, but I'll be leaving it here as well. This is my email address, and I would love to hear back from you. So, in this presentation, we will be discussing a basic understanding of DOI, what DOI is, why there is a need for DOI, and what type of content can be assigned DOI number, and who can assign DOI number. There are these are a few things that you should be aware of, and you should be very clear about, because it is very important to have a basic knowledge about DOI, which is like your personal identification number, which is like ID card number or social security number. And this is what your research articles and your scholarly material gets. So this is very important that you should be aware of these things. The DOI was a joint initiative of three trade associations, and it was launched by the collaboration of International Publishers Associations, the International Association of Scientific, Technical, and Medical Publishers, and the Association of American Publishers back in 1997. In the same year, the International DOI Foundation was created to develop and manage the DOI system. Now, why there was need for this? Actually, back in 1997, the most of the content was being digitized, and there was a dire need for a system that would be systemically identifying the content over digital networks. So this system was developed. So now the next question is, what is DOI? DOI is an abbreviation for Digital Object Identifier. It is a managed system for persistent identification of content related entities on digital networks. Digital networks mean our computer and IT based networks. It can be anything, and DUI can be assigned to a wide variety of subjects. We will be discussing that following. The DUI system is based on Handel's system and is informed by the indices content model. This system is implemented through registration agencies. There are a few registration agencies across the world, and their number is increasing. You can find their details on the Crossref website. So, why was a need for DUI? DUI was required for standardization of digital content and is basically a unique identifier for any digital document. DUIs are important in academic citation because they are more permanent than URLs, ensuring that your reader can reliably locate the source. Journal articles and ebooks can often be found on multiple different websites and databases, but having a DUI number enables us to identify them, differentiate them, read them, and cite them. Every published work, every published article will have only one DOI number. If more than one DOI numbers are assigned, then they can be linked and they can be checked, but there is only one persistent identifier, that is DOI. DOI number makes your document authentic. It always refers to an article, published paper, and only that one, which in turn increases the acceptance of scholarly data as authorized and lawful. The DOI number makes your work easy to find because there is one number. Once you input the number in the database, once you input the number in the Google in proper way, your work will show up. The DOI numbers identify the content permanently, and as they are coupled with metadata, they can be modified, they can be indexed, they can be cited, and they protect your copyrights. DOI number makes your work readable, discoverable, and citable. by indexing in various databases and linking it with metadata and information about your individual work, ensuring that your scholarly work is safe and is never stolen, and you always get credit for it. Now, this is an interesting slide, and I would like you to pay your attention here. There are three parts to a DOI. One is the resolver service. Resolver service is this, the DOI.org, which is assigned by the registration agencies, and the second one is prefix. Prefix is also issued by registration agencies, and it is issued to a publisher. This is the publisher's prefix by registration agency, and this is the part that is assigned by publisher. So this is basically this thing. The first two parts are assigned by registration agencies to the publisher, and this part is the one that the publisher or the journal editor assigns to your article. And in a whole, this whole is your DOI number or your registration number. So you have to, this is a brief about the DOI, and this is how you should understand. You should be very, very clear that DOI has three parts, and if any of these parts are missing, DOI number is incomplete. Interestingly, DOI can be assigned to a wide variety of content, and these are publications, posters, presentations, datasets, images, audio, video, softwares, lessons, physical object, and other things. Now I'll be going into details about type of publications that are eligible for DOI. There are 17 type of publications, and you can assign DOI number to majority of your published work, published and unpublished work, and if it does not have a DOI before, provided that it's your own. There are five types of images to which you can assign a DOI number, and I will recommend that if image is your own copyright work, do assign a DOI number to save, to ensure that it's yours. DOI number can be assigned open or closed access, and there are few agencies, so we'll be discussing that later on in upcoming presentations. And DOI number can be registered through two sources: through a publisher who is registered with a registration agencies, and you can yourself assign a DOI number through third party websites. I'll be discussing that more on later on. If you have any queries, I would love to hear back from you. You can always reach me out and send an email to Amar Anwar at hotmail.com. And please, if you want to stay updated about more interesting research related stuff, please do subscribe to my channel on YouTube, that is called Sekatrova, and do follow me on ResearchGate. So this concludes my presentation for today, and I thank you all for being a wonderful audience. Thank you so much.